Couple of weeks ago, I uploaded a video of installing this trailer. At the time, I kind of lightly mentioned that I'm going to skip the wiring because it was complicated and expensive. I said I will figure something out. Not sure why I always do that. I think I can figure out something that no one else has. Usually that doesn't work, you know. But anyway, before I talk about the harness, let's step back on the trailer itself. Now that I'm using it, I think having a trailer is not such a good idea because all trailers, no matter how tiny, it's required having a separate number plate and pay yearly registration fee just like a second vehicle. So there is not much saving. The only thing I'm saving here is the insurance. And the operating trailer is really cumbersome, is extremely difficult to turn while backing up. It makes a lot of noise, and the biggest issue is, in my case, is the brake light wiring that I have skipped during the installation, and it is required by the law. So getting a trailer instead of a truck probably was a dumb idea now that I think about it. Anyway, let's come to the harness issue, right? A harness kit costs something like $150 to $200, or some of them even more. And installing it is also a difficult task. It comes with a lot of wirings. You have to open a few panels, these, that, and all those problems. So I came up with this crazy idea. I used a ESP32, two relays, and a battery that I already had, and this whole thing is isolated and not connected to the car. All it does, Arduino controls two relays based on two sensor inputs. This is just a voltage converter from 12 volt to 5 volt just to power the ESP32. Imagine this is not here if I use a charger connected to the car. And these are just resistors sitting between battery and the lights. I just added them for safety during testing. They will also be removed. Now, as per the sensors, all I have is a light dependent resistor sitting on top of the car's brake light. Here I just covered it with some tape for now. So there are two sensors, driver and the passenger side. If one or both of those lights turn on, ESP detect that based on the resistor value, and it turns on the corresponding relays. And that turns on the light on the trailer, and that's pretty much it. Let me show you how it works. So I connected everything, the battery and the harness cable. Those are the two connections, and now as you can see, no light is on right now. Let me turn on the left signal. As you can see, both the car lights and the trailer's light is blinking. And let me switch to the right signal. And there you go. If I press the brake, both of those lights will turn on as expected. So now that I know it works, I can clean up this mess, remove the battery, resistor, and the voltage converter, move those two small resistors on the breadboard to pin itself, like solder it. And so I would end up with just the ESP32 and the relays, and that would be connected to the car's power. I can easily figure out a ways to run this cable better and hide everything. So this would be nice, right? Problem solved. Well, no, there is always a but, it actually will not work. I used it yesterday. I went to Lowe's and picked up a chest freezer. I wanted to go there in the noontime, but when I connected everything, I see both trailer lights was on. Basically, these reflectors reflects lights in all direction. If there is directly sunlight hitting these reflectors, then the sensor always picking up lights. So sensing light of the car become useless. So yesterday I ended up waiting till evening when sun went low enough, and then it worked fine. I went there and picked up the freezer. Basically, you can use this system when there is not much sunlight out there. And even at night, I imagine the sensor might pick up someone else's headlight. So this will not work. But I gotta say, it was a fun idea. Now I probably have to open the bumper again to actually tap the brake light wiring and connect everything. If I do it, I'll show you that clips also after I connected the actual brake light. By the way, I should mention, in case someone here watching for actually doing their trailer wiring, make sure to change the stock light bulb with LED ones. The stock light bulb that came with this small trailer was 30 watt each. And after I changed it with LED now, they are about 1.5 watt each. No matter what wiring system you end up using it, 30 watt is 2.5 amps. And that's a lot of current to work with. So yeah, change the light bulb before everything else. In order to tap the brake light wire, I first try to do it easy way. Try to access the light wiring from the underneath, and I saw the cables, but it's really hard to reach. And I also used a T-harness tap clip to try to tap it, and it didn't work because this wire is too thin and too strong. I think it doesn't pierce all the way, or whatever happened, it didn't work. So I had to do the hard way to actually open up the bumper. So I open up the bumper again, and just to connect this harness. And the second time, it's not necessarily was the easier than the first time. Basically, the clips on this side, it's harder to open, even if I knew how to open it, because it cannot go there and press this. So yeah, but yeah, it came off. It was okay. And so now I'm working on this harness. Basically, all I'm trying to do is tap into this. I can cut open this. The other option was buy this and somehow work on this to crimp it, and it would be much more complicated. So I just decided, it's okay. Just one wire, and I'll just tap it into here, and hopefully at the same on the other side right there, and hopefully it will be okay. We'll see. Alright, so I finally hooked it up. While it seems easy, but it is not that easy. For some weird reason, it is difficult. But yeah,